All right, who else? All right, Klaus.
When we first started, Larry was talking about you have to change. So we read the book, Higher Calling, and Troy, he wanted to work on his business right away. Come on, let's work on the business. And Sai says, no, we're gonna work on you. And I didn't quite understand it in the beginning, but I knew there was something significant there, that I would be the bottleneck. So if I didn't work on the way I saw the world, I could not grow my business. It couldn't be the other way around. So I worked on my habits, and if I wanted to make $75 an hour, I had to do $75 an hour work, and that's not picking up plywood. And also the phone, you know, the importance of picking up the phone. When I start talking about it's a $3,500 phone call if you're, or $1,700 phone call, whatever your ADL is, that's, you know, when you set your appointment, that's what that is worth. So trying to get my mind put on that and work from that is how I've grown my business, by changing my mind about things and see how I'm seeing the world. And if you help, it would help you. So that definitely totally works for me. The lesson we had last about living the best you, that also comes from how you think. So it's not just about your business, it's about everything. And now that I'm in the process of starting this new thing, now I have to change my mindset again to get to that higher, that next step. Until that is happening, I'm gonna be struggling. And struggling is good, because that's where the growth is. And you gotta find your legs again. And you know, when you, I used to dive, like swimming and diving off the diving boards. And when you're on the 3-foot diving board, that's not so bad. And then you get up to the 9-foot, and then you get used to that. And now you are 16 foot off, and you know, get used to that. But then it goes from 15 to 30. And that step up there, and you stand, and then you see somebody else just jumps right off. It's like, okay, so I could do that too. So in the same way, with business, your business is not gonna grow any more than what you're willing to grow yourself. And that's a challenge. And that's a challenge that you have, and you have to overcome that challenge. That's not something that somebody else can do for you. You have to change. And that's where the success comes.
Exactly. From the inner, the outer. From the unseen, the seen. From the invisible, the visible.
If you have trouble putting your phone in airplane mode, that's where the limit stops for you. If there's things that's like really, really uncomfortable, I mean, get under that cold shower in the morning, right? And you know, after the 3rd or 5th morning, it's not so bad no more.
Okay, so everybody write down their income goal for this year, or for the like personal income goal. This is how much money I want to make. I'm not asking you how much you will make, okay? I'm asking you, how much do you want to make? Right? So write it down. Now divide by 2,000. 2,000 working hours in a year. Yeah, before work starts. No, there should be 2,000 working hours in a year. And if there's more than that for you, you're doing it wrong. Or you just love it and it's just entertainment for you. That's how it is for me, but anyway. So what do you come up with per hour? Okay, somebody yell it out. 250, 150, 100? 125. Okay. 250. Okay. So think about, now I want you to spend a moment thinking about what you did in the last 5 working days. Did you do any work worth less than that number? Did you do a job that you could have paid somebody $25 an hour to do? So maybe sometimes you're doing work worth $100 an hour, $200 an hour, whatever, but then you watered it down by picking up the plywood, okay? By cleaning up, the job site, by doing things that feel comfortable to you, that you were good at. So you figure, well, I'll do this because I'm good at it, and it helps my ego when I do this, because when I do things that I'm good at, I feel like I'm competent, and So now you watered it down, right? You see, the world is fair. The market, a free marketplace, which I like to believe we still have, is fair, it's just. It gives you what you deserve. So consider that you are getting what you deserve right now. You're not making more, you don't deserve more. And it's not that you're a bad person. There's no judgments. The world is cold. It does not care. There's no emotion involved. It just says when you do this, the marketplace likes it this much. Okay. When you do this, the marketplace likes it this much. When you do this, you slip back. You started going into your old self, your old habits. Well, the marketplace likes it this much again. See. So you're getting what you deserve. So I want you to understand that, I want you to write down the name of your company, go to a clean page. Don't write like pages are $5 a piece, okay? Okay, they're just about free, and we can give you another book, okay, if you run out of pages. Write the name of your company at the top. Now I want you to write, is not my job or my chore, comma, and in big capital letters, I want you to write, it is my project. You did not create this so you have something to do each day. Well, maybe you did, actually. Maybe you got fired. And you said, well, I'll just start my own business. I need to make some money. Okay. But by this point, you should understand that it is not your job. It is your project. So your job each day is to go to work and create this organization that works without you. Now, it needs you right now to build it, to be the creator. But you're going to add pieces, set expectations, put in systems, add people, support those people. Okay, it's a project, almost like it's a project on a bench, right? On a workbench, okay? And you're saying, okay, what does it need now? Asking that question over and over, what's most important now? All right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this now, I'm gonna do this today, this week, I'm gonna put this in place, I'm gonna take that piece out, that's rotten, I'll put this new piece in place, okay? It's my project. And you should write this down again, we can't write it enough. I don't get paid for the work that I do. I get paid for the results that everyone else gets, my team gets. Okay, you could draw a line and write, I don't scale. Right? We know this, we talked about this. You don't scale. You're one person. You only have so many hours in a day. No matter how hard or long you work, you're up against those limits. That's it. 24 hours in a day. You got to sleep, you got to take a shower, you got to eat, you got to see your family. You got to live a three-dimensional life. There's so much time left for work. And if we work too much, we crowd out the other parts of our life, right? We cut into family time, we cut into exercise time, we cut into fun time, we cut into sleep time, and we wind up burnt out, stressed out, right? Frustrated. Now our head is foggy. From the inner comes the outer. Our world is crap, right? Because we're doing it wrong. We're trying too hard, right? There's the story of the fly on the windowsill, gasping out his last breath, right? He's upside down. You've seen this. He's about done, right? Because he spent the last 4 hours bashing his eyeballs against the glass, trying to get out, okay? So his strategy was try harder, work longer. Boom, boom, it's not working. Boom, 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 boom. Zzz. When 10 foot away, there's an open window. It didn't occur to him to do something different. Go this way. A few seconds of flight, whew, freedom. But no, instead, work harder, work longer, work harder, work longer. So the only way we can scale is through other people. Right? We're going to build a machine that gets results, and we're going to be the leader of the machine, and ultimately just play the owner role. We can get a leader and managers, right? And the money that we get paid, the $250 an hour that we get paid, would be our just reward for having built and maintained the machine, the team, the organization, right? We were the ones that knew how to do it. We were the ones that stuck our butt out there every day, that risked it. We'll talk about that more. And we got out of our comfort zone. We got very uncomfortable, which is necessary. If you don't get uncomfortable, you're not going to grow. So that's how our business is our project. And you could put that on a Post-it note and put it on your mirror, in your bathroom mirror. Every day and every night, understand, my business is my project. It's not my job. Have you experienced years where this week looked just like the last? How many? Okay, right? And it's just like, I mean, if that's what you want, that's awesome, because not everybody wants to get out of their comfort zone and grow and scale and take the risk. Not everybody wants that. You guys were the ones that said, you know what, I'm going to learn more. And you come to this place, and I know this isn't the only place that many of you come. You go elsewhere, you read books, you listen to audiobooks. You've admitted, I don't know how to do this as good as I should or could. And I'm going to be a perpetual student. Because you know that personal development doesn't take time, it saves time. Write that down. Personal development doesn't take time, it saves time. So let me ask Doug a couple of questions. Doug, had you not learned new things, had the 3-year-old, 3 or younger, 4-year younger Doug not learned anything new, would you have been doing the same things and getting the same results that you were getting before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now you're getting these incredible results. Let me ask you, how many, your bottom line, when you think about your bottom line was this, and you believe, you're on track to do, X number this year for your bottom line. How many times is that? Is it 2 times, 5 times, 10 times?
From 3 years ago, 5 times.
5 times, okay, 5 times. So if we just look at that as a result, now profits are only one result we get from our business. There's other results that we get, right? We can affect other people, we can, affect our community, we can help others, and we can come to work and be the creator. It's an awesome creative project, right? Entrepreneur, the power to create oneself.
That's 5 times by percent. It's a whole lot more than that in dollars.
Yes, so 500% higher.
Yes.
Okay, so Doug, you got on a lot of airplanes since 3.5 years ago to come here.
Right.
Just this alone.
Right.
Got on a lot of airplanes, stayed in a lot of hotels, spent a lot of time sitting out there. Spend a lot of time at home reading, okay, and improving yourself. Okay. So if Doug, just looking at the net profit results, is making 500% what he used to make, just on that measure, is it not true that in 10 years, Doug will make 50 years of revenue that the old Doug would have made? Is that right or not right?
That's right.
Okay. Are you going to be in business about 10 more years?
About that?
At least. So did you not save 40 years?
Yes.
Do you see this? Save 40 years. Okay? So personal development doesn't take time, it saves time. Because we can get more results in less time as a smarter person. Right?
Right.
Your best thinking got you here. Write that down. My best thinking got me here. Work on you, that's what Klaus was saying, harder than you work on your business. Write that down. Work on me harder than I work on my business.